here and say,
I already said live. So, hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Ancy coming at you. I'm the founder of the E-commerce Business School, and we've got a really fun informational session here. We want to introduce to you the very powerful print-on-demand method. Print-on-demand. So within e-commerce, there's a number of different sourcing methods that you can use. You probably heard of local retail arbitrage, where you scan with your phone and you look for profitable in-demand products to buy low and sell for a profit on Amazon. We also have our book flipping, for example. We have online shopping profit system. Well, what we're going to introduce to you today, print on demand, is kind of an arbitrage method. And Brian's going to explain the best here because he has a very, very successful print on demand business. But here's the real game changer, in my estimation. There's no money into inventory. No money into inventory. You heard me right. So Brian, I'm going to have you explain the model. And then I want to let everybody know in advance, we have an informational web class this Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time. And the link is joinebs.com/June 13 to register. That's joinebs.com/June 13. The link is here in this post. You just have to hit see more and it'll open up and you click that link. Be sure to register for more. So on over to you, Brian. We're going to talk about creating. Actually, I should have had my EBS mug here. Anyways, we're going to have
I've got one.
You got one. Good.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So let's talk about what is print on demand.
So print on demand, imagine if you wanted to sell these mugs. And normally, if you wanted to sell them, you've got to print a bunch of them up, right? You've got to go to a mug printer, some company that's going to print these, and they'll set up a silk screen to do that. And typically it's 72, 144 units. That's an investment, isn't it? But what if you wanted to just try putting up a product like this coffee mug right here? What does that say? Not my circus, not my monkeys, I'm retired. And you just wanted to test it. Would you want to buy 72 or 144 of these? What if you could just test it and it didn't cost you anything at all? Well, that's the beauty of print on demand, is that you can create a mock-up of this product and many, many other products. There's a travel mug. How about a cap? This is for the nursing niche right there. That's a stethoscope and the initials. Wall hangings, and that's a canvas wrap right there.
Oh, I like that one.
You like that? Yeah.
I do.
And look at this. That's my last name.
I have to say the Seek family. I'm getting the idea here. It's customized, right?
So you can create hundreds of different kinds of products like this with your design on it, unique to you. You can personalize them so they have people's names on them, just like that. Put them up for sale, and you don't even have to produce these things. You just make a mock-up of it. It's just an image, and put it up for sale and see what people like, if they want to buy it or not. And then when something takes off, then you can really promote it and do it in a big way. Print on demand allows you that ability to test products. The other great thing is that you could continually, if you wanted to, just have a print on demand supplier. So this is a special company that has these mugs or caps or t-shirts, wall hangings, pillowcases, tote bags, dog bowls even. They've got all this stuff on hand, and then they print your design on it once somebody places an order. So you just create the design, the mock-up, put it up for sale, whether it's on Amazon or eBay, your own website. Somebody comes along and orders it, they pay you, then you send the artwork to the print-on-demand supplier and say, hey, print this. They print it up and then ship it directly to your customer. You don't pay for it until after you've been paid. And you never even touch the product. It gets shipped directly to your customer. It's pretty easy business model. I really love it.
Yeah, and it is literally on demand. So you have your listing, which, by the way, most people are learning this through Shopify, which we have that. But we got a leg up. We leverage Amazon's traffic. That's our launch pad, is using the traffic that Amazon dishes up with their 310 million buyers, especially about 108 million who are prime buyers. And we put our, so this is one of our actually e-commerce master's intensive members. He's a programmer. And so he's got kind of this niche that he's going after is with programmers, but it literally is on demand. So you test your design on Amazon. Brian, the product doesn't even exist at the time. You post your listing, which with, it's an image and a description. It doesn't exist, literally nowhere. It doesn't exist until the customer places that order, and then you have that order fulfilled by your print-on-demand supplier, and then they grab what is an ordinary white mug, and then they print it on demand, and they ship it off to the customer. So Brian, also with this particular method, there's not this hands-on, gotta wrap it up and bubble wrap and all that. The supplier is taking care of this, correct?
That's right. There isn't any handiwork on your part. You can operate this from anywhere in the world. You don't have to be in the United States to sell in the United States. You're just putting this up for sale digitally, and you do it all from your laptop, wherever you're at, which is cool for me because I like to travel a lot and I don't have to physically manage anything. I can do this from my laptop wherever I'm at.
Yeah, it's an amazing method. So we have a full informational web class this Thursday. That is June 13th at 8 p.m. CT. So that'd be 9 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. CT, Mountain Standard 7 and 6 p.m. Pacific. I have to say that because often we have people, they come in at the top of the next hour and they're like, oh, I came in late. So the times are listed below. The link is joinebs.com/June 13th. That takes you right to the registration page. You do have to secure your seat to learn about this very powerful method. Brian, you work directly with Gwen, who is a brick and mortar business owner, rather successful. She just opened up her second brick and mortar store. I think she's in South Carolina, if memory serves me correctly.
I think so.
Somewhere thereabouts.
Mm-hmm.
And, but she is really liking the idea of print on demand because she does not have to invest in the product in advance. She puts up those listings, and when a product sells, she gets it fulfilled, never handles the product and does not put money into the product in advance. I don't think there's any other methods. I mean, you look at private label, wholesale, arbitrage, all of those, you buy the product first. You ship it into Amazon, that's through FBA. This is entirely different. You're gonna have a listing with a product that doesn't exist. It's an image. It's an image that you're gonna get as you create your design, you post it on your listing. What are some other remarkable things about this? I know, Brian, you had been, we'll get into that in a subsequent informational class, but it really did end up being a dream come true for you because you've done a lot of arbitrage with books, which, by the way, you're 11 plus, I think next month, 11 plus years as an Amazon seller.
That's right.
11 years.
Mm-hmm.
So in the book category alone gave you a full-time income, very nice income. Now you've got this much more automated business that you've got VAs who do the work for you, and it's just fairly hands-off, right?
It is pretty cool because I'm not even creating designs anymore. I've got staff that does that. And by staff, I'm really just talking about 2 virtual assistants that are in the Philippines. Their wages are very, very reasonable. And they do the bulk of the work on this business. So I can do kind of what I love to do, which is training.
Awesome. I'm looking to see if there are any questions. I'm going to go into into our group. I don't know if I'm jumping into there correctly. I'm looking on the page. We're actually simultaneously broadcasting right now. We're on the e-commerce cash flow page. We're on the EBS group page, and we're primarily on the EBS page though. So we apologize if we don't see if you posted comments because we're showing up in 3 different locations at this time. So if you do have comments, you can tag us. If you know how to do the @ symbol and then you start to type in the person's name, tag us. You can ask questions below and we'll get there and answer those. But most importantly is we're gonna put together a full-blown training session this Thursday where Brian breaks it down in extreme detail. And then we'll have a really nice hefty Q&A. And that will be focused with the folks who really wanna learn about this, yet another method and a very powerful sourcing method. So,
hold up William's mug. It's
I
the
know
one with
William.
the button on it. Yeah. So I was with William when he created this. In fact, we created it together. And on Thursday night session, I'll show you how easy it is to create a design like this or other types of designs. So if you're thinking about, well, how do I choose what to put on there and how do I create that? And that's Leandra's. Isn't that beautiful? Love. And of course, it's targeted towards the horse niche.
And this is
And that's Gwen's.
Perfect.
Yeah. Targeted. And that one you could see is personalized too with the name of the pet on there. So that's neat. I'll show you how to create simple designs like this and get them on your products on Thursday evening in our web class.
Alrighty. So go ahead and register. The link is on this post, joinebs.com/June 13th. We will see you this Thursday evening.
Hey,
all right.
Marcy's watching us. Hi, Marcy. And yes, it will be recorded. So, but you do need to register for it so you get that notification of the recording.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always best if you're live. We always like to reward people. That's just how we roll here. But I understand some people work in the evening, etc. So thanks everyone for listening and watching. Just wanted to help you get some understanding of this very powerful method, print on demand. It solved a lot of, things that you were dreaming of having being possible, Brian. We'll talk about that in another upcoming mini training with you guys. So thanks everybody for watching. Go ahead and register and we'll see you Thursday. Bye, Brian.
Bye-bye.